Good morning. The last day of full school. Tomorrow we wrap it up. Whew. Been one for the record books, hasn't it? All right, let's finish up 2 Corinthians 13 tomorrow. I would like to do a review of the highlights to me from Joshua and 2 Corinthians. So if you get a chance, think about what stands out in your mind from the book of Joshua we studied last fall and into this semester, and then what Paul said to the Corinthian church. Does anything stand out at you? Today, let's look at his goodbye. Have you ever noticed when you leave somebody or, friend, whatever, be safe. Hey, take care of yourself. Now, what does that actually mean? I don't know. I mean, watch out. Paul's a little bit different. It's pretty cool what he says, 4 things. 1, strive for full restoration. Evidently, that means that there were some relationships that were broken. And I don't know. Can you think of anybody in your life where you've got a broken relationship and you're both believers? Paul said that can't happen. Strive to make it whole. All right, that's pretty cool. Number 2, encourage one another. Let's say you see somebody with a broken relationship. Encourage them to straighten it out. Encourage each other to spend more time in the Word or praying or listening to Christian music or whatever it may be. Encourage them to have a positive attitude. Encourage them when you see them doing great things. Say, man, I can't tell you how much that impressed me to do that. Be of one mind. All right, so I feel that's a cool thing about our school. We're focused, and I think that everybody had the same mind in helping our students when we couldn't go to school. Well, in the spiritual sense, it's the same thing. How can we work together to advance the kingdom, which is what we're doing? And so we encourage each other. We strive to repair broken relationships or full restoration. And finally, live in peace. Now, I think that means with everybody around us. Believers, non-believers, we've got to have a humility and an openness to look at people and say, I love you, man, but really mean it in our hearts so that we do live at peace. You read all this stuff about how our country's right on the verge of civil war and people are mad at each other and political nonsense and don't come on my property or whatever. People they really don't want to do a lot with other folks, or as long as it doesn't, infringe on my rights, then you can do what you want to do. Paul says live in peace with everybody around you. All right. Strive for full restoration, encourage one another, be of one mind, and live at peace. And then God infiltrates you and takes care of it. What an ending. That's pretty cool because it gives you something to think about. Say, now, how can I do all those things? How you doing on those things? Got any broken relationships? Have you been encouraging one another? Do you feel like you're of one mind with all your brothers and sisters? And are you living at peace in the world? Have a good day as you wrap it up. See you in the morning.